Hi, I'm Chuck Dunning, owner of the Contemplative Builder YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be reading one of my poems, and instead of putting up a picture that I find fitting for this particular poem, I'm going to be following the suggestion of one of my friends and viewers to let you see my face. Maybe this will prove meaningful to you. You'll be able to see my facial expressions, and it may be a more personal experience. So here we go. This thing we fear, written March 13th of 2022, just about a year ago. This thing we fear, we are frightened that if we truly listen to it, fully trust it and follow its lead, then it will make fools of us. That we will make mistakes, even more than we already do. That we will become irrational and undependable. We will lose the precious bits of trust and respect we have received from others. That we will stop being heard. We fear that whether by others, ourselves, or both, we will be judged as weak, disregarded as silly, ridiculed as naive, pitied as confused, diagnosed as disordered, ignored as irrelevant, or feared and attacked as dangerous. We are scared that this thing will make us vulnerable to manipulation and abuse, even more than we already are, and unwittingly become harmful to others, even more than we already are. Perhaps most of all, we are afraid that this thing will lead us so deep into change and the unknown that we cannot predict who we will become. That too much of our supposed self-knowledge, too many of our creeds, ideologies, and cherished illusions of understanding, competence, power, and control will evaporate and leave us shamefully naked, surrounded, penetrated, and dissolved by mystery. Even so, this terrific thing is irresistible. We cannot stop ourselves from being enchanted by its incomparable beauty, fascinated by its tremendous might, excited by its unbelievable promises. So most of us try to allow some of it to flow through our lives, semi-consciously imagining that we can manage it like water through a tap. Some of us like to think we are skilled with it, and a few even cultivate the conceit of being its masters. We like to pretend that this thing is something we have, but the reality we resist recognizing is that this thing has us. It begets and transcends all our faith and hope. It is the motive, the means, and the aim of every delusion, dream, and fantasy, the source of all our passion to protect them, as well as every inclination and effort to let them go and to become more aware and accepting of truth. This thing that we fear in all its awesomeness is the ever-present context and becoming of every subject, verb, and object. This unavoidable, incomprehensible no thing that we call love.